Welcome to the cooking show where every second counts. Ready, steady, cook. Now, here's your host, Colin Lane.
Welcome to the show. So exciting. My name's Colin Lane and this is Ready, Steady, Cook. And we have a great show lined up for you today with two expert chefs waiting in the wings to see what our contestants bring for them to create magic meals with. So let's get the ball rolling in the Red Kitchen. Very exciting. Welcome, Executive Chef of Zuka Restaurant in Adelaide. It's the lovely Adam Swanson. There he is.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you, sir?
Yeah, very well.
Good to see you. And in the Green Kitchen, chef and co-owner of the Burlington in Sydney, it's Jackie Gowan.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Excellent to see you. Now, Adam, YouTube, it's all around us.
Very much.
What's the best video you've seen on YouTube?
I reckon Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, really? Wow.
Because my daughter, she's only two and a half. Yeah, she's into YouTube, Humpty Dumpty, Incy Wincy Spider, all those nursery rhymes. So
how old is she?
2.5.
Can she actually access it?
No, I basically type it in and then she'll point to the ones she wants.
I see.
So, yeah, so it's good fun.
Cute.
Takes you back.
Bit of quality time with your daughter as well.
Very much.
What about you, Ms. Gowan? Why are you wincing like that?
Because you know what I'm going to say.
No, I don't know what you're going to say.
I don't know how to use YouTube and I've never used it.
You've never used it?
I don't know how.
You've heard of the internet?
Yes, I...
Yes.
Yes.
Computers?
Yes, I type recipes all the time.
They're really useful for getting information.
I don't have time for YouTube.
You're cooking,
That's
you're
right.
working, you're exercising in the gym.
I send a little pigeon out if I need something and it comes back to me with what I need.
Old school.
That's right.
Ah, nice. I like, instead of a computer, I like a pencil and a piece of paper.
No,
yeah. You know, the rubber bit on the end of the pencil? That's my delete button. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking with Adam Swanson for the Tomato team is a singer whose career was launched by a YouTube video, Jackie Gowan. Please welcome Sarah! Here she comes. Hello, Sarah. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You look incredible. Look at those earrings. Wonderful stuff. How did YouTube change your life?
Well, basically, I've always been a singer, but I wasn't singing full-time. And I was working in a job that I really didn't like. So my mum encouraged me to put a video of me singing up on YouTube.
Yes.
And I was very reluctant at first because I was like, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be embarrassing. And then the very next day, I got a phone call for an audition from contestant number 2, actually. So my whole life changed. I quit my job and I went on the road singing.
So your mother suggested you actually go on YouTube?
She's always been
Even her mother knows about YouTube, Jackie. Anyway, we'll find out more about contestant number 2 in just a moment. Let's see what's in your bag of tricks there, Sarah.
So we have monkfish. We have ricotta.
Great.
We have some bok choy.
Yes.
Some celeriac, I think we say.
Celeriac. Yes. A surrealistic kind of vegetable.
And some dark chocolate.
Lint.
Very good.
Great. OK. I'll give you a few minutes to think about your menu ideas whilst we check out who contestant number 2 is today. It's Sarah's fellow band member and husband. I wonder which one came first. Please welcome Scott. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
How are you, young man?
Fantastic, feeling great.
Good, good. Now, what came first, the music or the love?
Well, I could source it up, but it is daytime television.
Yes, yes.
Basically, a bit of both.
Yes.
I was looking for a full-time band member, singer, for my band Midnight Groove.
Yes.
And a friend of mine had told me you should check out this young lady on YouTube playing the piano. And I obviously did, and I went, oh, yes, very, very nice. Oh, she's gorgeous, can sing.
Yes.
You wouldn't want her for the front of the band.
Wow.
And,
yes.
But she failed to read the fine print on the contract about the marriage thing. So.
I see. OK, so how long after you actually auditioned her did you start going out and marriage?
About 2 days, yeah.
2 days?
I'm joking.
48 hours?
No. 3 months, about 3 months.
3 months?
About 3 months.
Wow, OK, you're a fast worker. Now, let's check out what's in the bag then.
Right. We have some spring onion.
Yes.
Let's have some mascarpone cheese.
Yes.
We have some blood oranges.
Ooh, cute.
And we have some duck breast.
From Vic's.
And
looks
also
good.
some lovely sponge biscuits.
Sponge biscuits. Jackie Gowan.
Yum.
Excited?
Yes, very
OK,
excited.
that looks pretty good to me. OK, we will pop back over to Adam while you have a think.
Yes.
And see what you're going to do for us, Mr Swanson.
Well, Colin, let's get into it. Let's do... that monkfish is really nice, soft and sweet fish, you know,
Yeah.
no bones through it. So we'll do some steamed monkfish and we'll do a nice ginger and soy shallot dressing over the
yes,
top.
that
I reckon
sounds really nice.
Yeah, and some stir-fried bok choy in the celeriac.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice crunch underneath.
Yeah.
And I think a nice baked monkfish puttanesca.
Oh.
So we'll talk about puttanesca after what it
we'll
means.
talk about that in a moment, yes.
And then, you know what, today, Colin, I feel
What?
that Sarah, she's a sweet tooth.
Are you, Sarah? Yes.
So I reckon we'll do 2 desserts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Because I feel like a dessert challenge.
Yes, what are you going to do
We're going to do a
first?
chocolate and nut ravioli.
Oh.
And we're going to have nice drizzle of chocolate sauce and...
With the Lindt Excellence, great.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
And then I think with a ricotta, we'll do a nice sweetened orange ricotta crepes.
Crepes up. Crepes up. OK, lovely.
Yeah.
Orange and ricotta crepes.
Yeah.
2 desserts.
Yes, I'm
Lucky,
very
Sarah.
excited.
Good stuff. OK.
That'll work.
Jackie Gowan, what
Yes,
about you,
yes.
madam? What are you going to do for us?
Well, these shallots are actually quite sweet. So we're actually going to cut the bottoms off and we're going to make char-grilled the shallots with a nice tomato saffron vinaigrette.
Oh,
Nice
yes.
little starter.
For a starter, yes,
Nice little
Scott.
summer starter.
Yes.
Now, duck.
Duck.
Duck, shallots. I'm
Hey.
thinking...
Duck. Yeah.
I got it.
Yep. Quite quick, Scott. Well done.
You know.
The duck pancakes with hoisin sauce.
I
crispy
love
duck.
those.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yes.
So we're going to do those today.
Yep.
And duck stir fry with the shallots, some cashew nuts.
Yes.
Yum.
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 Oh.
Now, I don't feel it necessary for a drizzle today, so we're going to make a really simple orange mascarpone tiramisu instead of chocolate.
Oh, yes. Tiramisu.
An orange one.
Orange, OK, lovely stuff. That sounds very, very nice. Audience, we've got lots to get through, so let the games begin with the words. What are they?
Ready, steady, go!
That's right, off they go. Ready, Steady, Cook is the name of the program. On the tomato side, Adam and Sarah are cooking steamed monkfish with stir-fried bok choy, baked monkfish puttanesca, chocolate and nuts ravioli, and then orange and ricotta crepes. And in the green kitchen, Jackie and Scott are cooking char-grilled spring onions with saffron vinaigrette, duck crepes with spring onion and hoisin, stir-fried duck with cashews, and then blood orange tiramisu. Mmm, sounds delicious. Looking forward to that. Scott, you only got married last year.
Yes.
And how did you pop the question? Was it romantic?
Well, you know, at the time we were working in Dubai, actually.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, so we were playing Midnight Groove was the band playing over there for a hotel.
Yes.
And anyway, so tried a few different things. I asked someone if they could write "marry me" in the side of a big sand dune.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the sand was too soft.
Because it's very fine.
Yeah, so it didn't work. Back to the drawing board, and so basically, I decided I'd marry her in the middle of the desert. And so she got on.
Ask her to marry her.
Yes. So out to the middle of the. I'm sitting in the middle of the desert with lukewarm champagne and melted chocolate.
OK.
Hoping that she'll find me in the middle of the desert so I can actually do this.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's.
And hopefully that they remember to come out and do it. Otherwise, you would have just stayed out there and all passed away, really.
To be honest, I did go to panic stations at one stage. I thought.
Did you?
Because the communication obviously is a little, not quite so much there in Dubai.
Yes.
So there was a point where I looked at I went, you know what? This could have been a really bad idea.
I wonder if they're actually coming.
Yeah.
How hot was it out there?
About 45 degrees,
45 degrees, lordy.
Yeah.
It's hot over there and it's hot in the kitchen, the Ready Steady Cook kitchen. Don't go away. Back shortly. Welcome back. Adam Swanson, how's it going? You've already done one little chocolate and nut ravioli there.
Just showing Sarah how to do it. So basically puff pastry. Yes. Some fantastic Lindt chocolate in there with the nuts, a little bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're doing then, we encase it again. So that's where the ravioli part comes from.
Okay.
Encasing. So then we put another puff pastry on top. We're going to egg wash it and bake it off.
Yes.
And then make a nice chocolate sauce to finish our ravioli.
Beautiful. You just cracked the chocolate through that, did you?
Yeah, I did. But I'm going to make a sauce as well.
Oh, you're going to make the chocolate sauce as well.
Yeah.
Love that. 15 minutes, Ms. Gowan, Mr. Swanson.
Yes, Mr. Lane.
Confident there, Sarah? You know what you're doing?
Semi-confident, yes.
Yes.
I'm being taught by the best, so...
Well, yes, Adam Swanson, the best there is, apart from Jackie and all the other chefs we have on Ready Steady Cook, of course. Tell me a bit about your band. Takes you around the world, does it?
Yeah, so Midnight Groove specialises in corporate events and functions.
Yes.
So we do a lot of awards nights and product launches all around Australia and overseas.
What's your playlist?
We basically have to play a bit of everything because heaps of people have different musical tastes and there's different ages.
Yes.
So basically anything from Frank Sinatra to Lady Gaga. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, the only thing we don't really cover is heavy metal, but...
No heavy metal?
No, it's the only thing I can't do.
No Sex Pistols, anything like that?
No, unfortunately.
So where actually have you travelled around the world?
We've actually been to over 25 countries together. We actually went, obviously we lived in Dubai, that Scott said. Yeah. But we've done a lot of cruise ships as well and yachts throughout Europe.
Nice.
So
6-star yachts, I heard.
6-star yachts, yeah, it was amazing.
I've never heard of a 6-star yacht. Oh, small and
like
intimate.
Yeah, it was almost like what the Titanic would be, but on a much smaller scale.
And with a happier ending, I presume.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yep.
So you've seen a lot of corporate events and weddings, and look at that monkfish there, Adam. It looks delicious. So what makes it a puttanesca?
Okay, so the puttanesca part, Colin, comes from obviously the anchovies, the olives, the garlic, and then the capers. And this, we're using the Sandhurst caper berries.
Okay.
So something a little bit different texture-wise.
Yes.
And it was made back in the day for the kings.
Oh, really?
By the servants, yeah, by the madams.
Okay.
Yeah, so they used to make it for them, and they have a good meal. With
great
pasta.
recipes and history lessons from Adam Swanson. I'll come back and talk about weddings in a moment there. I've got to check out what Jackie Gowan is up to. Taking the flesh out of the tomatoes there.
Yeah, just taking those out, ready for our vinaigrette, our saffron vinaigrette.
Yes.
I've put some saffron in the white wine vinegar here.
Okay.
And reduced it by half. You can see it's got a great flavour. And then when that cools...
and beautiful colour as well.
It does. And then when it cools, I will add some oil and the diced tomato and then just season it up.
So I was just starting to talk to Sarah about a lot of the events you do, not just corporate and cruises, but you do a lot of weddings.
Yes, yeah.
So how many weddings would you do a year?
Probably do about 40 weddings a year, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah, which came in real handy, obviously, for planning our own wedding, because...
Yes. So you were a little bit wedding singer, as in the Adam Sandler film.
That's it.
You knew the best people to go to.
Absolutely, yeah. So, yeah, obviously seen all the great hotels, the caterers, the photographers, knew all these people, so it did help a lot. And we knew, obviously, what to do and what definitely not to do. Yeah.
So have you seen any weddings where you've witnessed things that shouldn't have happened?
Yeah, you can feel the tension in the room, let's say.
Can you?
Yeah, yeah. So, and
how does that manifest itself?
Well, you know, you can just... You're looking at the audience because you're obviously away and looking at it as a whole kind of thing.
Yes.
So you can pick up the vibe from a certain table and another table and...
I see.
Yeah, you can even have bets sometimes. You can bet who...
Oh, really?
Yeah, who the wedding idiot's going to be sometimes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Look around the table and go, I bet you that Frank he'll be the one.
Ah, I see.
He'll be the one to fall over.
Okay, and you've got to make sure that you're looking and smiling at the person that's employed you as well, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Be very nice to the father of the bride, who's probably paying the bills.
Yes.
Okay. The duck crepes, are they under control there, Jackie?
Yes,
Gowan, you started on those?
Just taking the duck out now.
Yes.
To rest, and then I'll slice that up.
Okay. And are those for the little, the duck?
They're the crepes, yeah. We're just going to be using the crepes out of the pantry,
the creative gourmet crepes, lovely. are you under control? Let's check out the steamed monkfish over here. Can we just have a quick squiz there, sir?
There's nothing in there, sir.
There's nothing in there.
No,
let's check it out. Whoa!
The reason why, Colin...
Look at that. I love a bit of steamed baking paper.
I'll tell you what,
yes.
Mate. The reason why I haven't got it in there...
Very delicate dish. It's underrated. Check it out. Very exclusive at Adam Swanson's restaurant.
This will take, literally, this piece of fillet fish, the monk, will take about 2 to 3 minutes to steam.
Is that all?
So we're going to wait right down to that last count when you're counting down, and I'm going to get it in there and steam it away.
Have you put any spices in the actual broth underneath yet?
The broth, yes. I've taken the ginger.
Let's have a look at that.
Got some ginger.
Here we go. And this time...
now you see.
As I nearly burned my fingers on the little bamboo thing there. Slightly hot, yes.
Yes.
I was going, What, I haven't had a lot of monkfish. Could you compare it to some other varieties of fish for us, maybe, Adam? Would you know?
Maybe flathead.
Oh,
Flathead's very similar because it has a similar type of spinal. So the spine's right down the middle of the fish.
OK.
And the fillets come from either side, obviously, but it sits very flat.
OK.
Yeah, and it's nice and white. And look, there is literally no bones in there.
Yes, it looks beautiful.
Really nice, lean fish.
Yes, very good for you.
Yeah,
yes,
very good.
Should have fish a couple of times a week.
We should.
Sarah, do you eat much fish?
A little bit, not enough.
Not enough.
But I take my omega-3 tablets.
Oh, do you? I see. Now, you are a performer, obviously. Does that creativity run in your family?
It does, actually. My mum was in the Australian Ballet.
Was she?
Yeah, and so many years ago. And my sister's a drama teacher, and my granddad actually is a trumpet player like my husband. But he played with Frank Sinatra, and he toured around Australia, like, many decades ago. But
What? With the Frank Sinatra?
The Frank Sinatra, yeah. And he's still actually playing. He's 86 years old, and he does, like, 3 gigs every week without fail.
Wow.
So, yeah, and he's not going to stop until he dies, he said, so...
Well, that's fantastic.
He loves it.
What, did he have any stories about Mr. Sinatra?
None that he's told me. I think he said they're a bit too naughty for his his granddaughter, so...
Really?
But, yeah.
Now, you better get back to the little raviolis there, and we'll take a short break. Be back with more of Ready, Steady, Cook in a moment. Great stuff. What was that, what you call that, a trill at the end?
Oh, just a little bit of...
Fancy stuff?
Fancy stuff, there you go.
Now, my father actually played a bit of cornet when he was younger. Now, that was a trumpet, but you started out playing the cornet too,
Yeah, I did, actually. My mum gave me a choice. She said, do you want to go to Boy Scouts or join a local brass band? And I did. So I started on cornet in a local brass band, actually in Bundaberg, of all places. So.
Bundaberg, Queensland?
That's it.
How old were you at the time?
12 or 13, I think, yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Kind of a pretty hard instrument to start on, isn't it?
It is. It is. I wanted to start on saxophone. Went to the band thing and said, I'd like to play sax. He says, I'm sorry, we don't have saxophones in our band.
But we've got a cornet.
Cornet. And I went, OK. So anyway, yeah, learned the cornet. Funny, quick story, I don't know if we've got time. But,
yes, 5 minutes, by the way, Ms. Gowan.
My mum played me a song that... You know that song, Reminiscing, by Little River Band?
Yes.
Yeah, so there was a trumpet solo in that, and when I heard that, I went, OK, trumpet's not too bad then.
Yes.
But years later, I ended up joining Little River Band and playing that trumpet solo, so it was...
Fair income.
Yeah, so it was a full circle.
Nice one.
It's nice, yeah.
And as far as, you know, an instrument to choose, a trumpet is easier to carry than a double bass,
That's
for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a set of drums.
Yeah.
You need a station wagon for that, Jackie Gowan.
That's right, Colin Lane, you do.
Now, have you made a crepe
No, not yet. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there.
Get
yes,
cracking,
right.
good looking, OK.
Ooh, look at them.
They look very, very tasty, Adam.
Chocolate raviolis there.
Chocolate ravioli with the 2 desserts, remember, ladies and gentlemen?
A
little bit of dusting. Is that for a presentation or they're back into the oven to...
Might caramelise it. Give it a little bit of...
Caramelise it.
Yeah.
I love it when the chefs say caramelise it.
Yeah.
Now, Scott was telling me in commercial that you're not really that handy in the kitchen, but I think you're doing pretty good there.
I think I'm doing pretty good too. They look nice.
Yes, they look lovely. They look great.
Thank you.
Now, you do a bit of songwriting as well, is that correct?
I do, yeah, I do.
what's the creative process, man?
Well, basically, I'm a real music and melody kind of girl, so I play piano as well. So I always start my songs on the piano. I write the instrumental first most of the time, and then the lyrics come later.
Okay.
So I'm not really much of a lyricist, so I love just writing music. So, but I have written songs as well. So.
So does Scott help you with the lyrics, or do you get inspiration from
basically
poems or books? Or...
It's basically my sort of life stories growing up. Every song is a true story about myself. So I started writing songs about 14. So that basically when I go through hard times, I'll get the inspiration to write. It's very cathartic for me as well.
Okay.
So I don't really write much when I'm happy. So if you hear my songs, it sounds like I've had this really depressing life, but I haven't. It's just that's the only time I sit on the piano and lock myself in there and write. So
that sounds like your life is pretty fun to me.
Yeah, it's
traveling
great.
the world,
I haven't
playing
written for
music.
a while.
But are sad songs, you know, more listenable than happy songs, do you think?
I think so. I'm a real ballad girl. I like some blues as well. So, you know, every breakup that I've gone through or any, you know, hardship, I've sort of just written a song about it, so...
OK. Well, Scott's done a bit of stuff on the trumpet. Would you like to come over here and sing a couple of numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't got...
Sorry.
We haven't got the microphone, we haven't got the lights, we haven't got the fan to make your hair blow back. We haven't got all that we need. Now, a little stir-fry, bok choy stir-fry.
Yeah, with the celeriac in there as well, so...
Lovely.
Done nice little strings of that.
Yes, and
just a little bit of crunch.
Smells incredible.
You like that?
Yes, it smells and looks incredible. The blood orange component of the dessert there.
Yep,
the tiramisu. You've got 90 seconds left, Jackie.
90
Go on.
seconds. Goodness.
Are you going to be able to make that happen?
Yes.
Yes.
I've just got a sugar
She's
syrup in
convincing
there.
me and also perhaps convincing herself, I feel.
That's right. I've got a sugar syrup in there and I've just thrown the segments in last minute, otherwise they will break down too much.
OK.
So just sugar and water in there.
Yes.
Now I'm just cutting our duck up for our pancakes.
1 minute, there's the music. 58 seconds, 57.
Pressure.
Now, we're talking about before you checking out the father of the bride in the audience.
Yes.
Now, I understand you've had a couple of embarrassing moments at weddings, perhaps?
Yeah, well...
Tell us more, Scott.
Well, it wasn't at a wedding, it was at a function.
Oh, a function,
Yeah. So a lot of the big functions that we do, obviously they have a camera on us on either side of the stage. And I was feeling quite tired at this moment in time. And I remember doing this one, playing the keyboard with one hand and doing the yawn and looking at my watch, but I didn't realise that it was up on the huge screen. So I had a couple of... So it didn't look really too good.
Not a good look. Yeah. Somebody looking at their watch and yawning. Here's a pancake happening. It's a lovely duck pancakes with the hoisin. Lovely. Seconds remaining. Adam Swanson working very hard there with the puttanesca. Looks lovely, smells lovely. A great effort from our wonderful chefs on Ready, Steady, Cook. Let's recap on what Adam started with today. Some monkfish from De Costi, some ricotta, bok choy, celeriac, and some lovely dark chocolate from Lindt. And Jackie started with, in her bag of tricks, some duck breast, mascarpone, spring onions, blood oranges, and some sponge biscuits. Come over here, Adam Swanson.
Yes,
what have you
Mr.
got
Collins.
there? Just some finishing
That's
touches.
Our dessert touches there, but let's get on to our steamed monkfish there.
Yes.
And I've got a little bit of a ginger, soy. It's got a little bit of sugar in there too, Colin. A little lime.
Just to smell it. It smells terrific. Have a little taste there, Sarah.
Look at that monkfish, everyone. Look, it's beautiful. It's nice and white, moist. And steaming it, you know, good for the body as well.
Yes.
Very good.
It's amazing.
Very, very good.
Yes, Sarah, happy with that?
I love it.
What's this in here? Is that the celeriac in there?
That's the celeriac, yeah.
I see.
I've just done some nice little sticks of that.
Lovely.
Crunch.
Yes, a lovely little crunch at the end. And then a monkfish puttanesca.
Yeah, so I puttanesca there, Colin. So monkfish, baked in the oven, little cherry tomatoes from Sandhurst in the tins.
Yum.
Yeah.
Caperberries, olives, chilli, garlic, and the
So
anchovies.
2 minutes for steamed. How much in the oven for that?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Easy
It's
peasy.
fantastic.
It's amazing.
And the
Beautiful.
first of our 2 desserts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Excuse
Here
me
we
for a
go.
second. All right, we just got to finish. This is Sarah's ravioli filled with the Lindt chocolate.
Nut ravioli.
Yeah, look.
Oh.
We're just going to...
Chocolate drizzle.
Yeah.
And what I did is put a little bit of that sweetened ricotta with the orange in it, Colin, as well, just to lift it up as well with our ravioli.
Yes.
She's done a great job.
What's the little green tinge on top?
Oh, that's a little minty.
Just a little cheeky bit of mint on top. Lovely.
It's really nice.
Beautiful, I love it.
And then some ricotta-filled crepes.
Yeah, so with our orange,
yes,
we've got some cinnamon in there, we've got some sugar, obviously, heaps of orange juice actually in the ricotta, just to make it a little bit runny and pliable.
Yes.
And then I'm going to finish it again with You got to have chocolate with ricotta.
Yes, you've got to have chocolate. Absolutely.
Really
It's
nice.
the best.
Too much chocolate is never enough. And I'm just going to pour you a cheeky little Sauv Blanc here from Zilzy there.
Nice.
Have a little sip of that. Very nice with a bit of monkfish.
Cheers.
Cheers, big ears. Well done, you two. Great stuff. What are you going to call it, Mr. Swanson?
Well, Mr. Lane, Sarah became a YouTube star, so will our monkfish puttanesca?
Yeah! Puttanesca! Puttanesca!
Viva el me!
Puttanesca! Great stuff. Lovely. Where are you going, Jackie Gowan?
I just forgot my rice.
Ah,
I just forgot my rice. Sorry. Just a little...
sunrise, quick rice.
40 seconds. 40-second cup.
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
That's pretty handy.
And it's already moulded, ready to go. But let's start over here with our char-grilled sweet scallions. Shallots with diced tomato and a little saffron dressing.
I love that colour combination too,
Yeah,
Jackie
the saffron
Gowan.
vinaigrette's lovely, isn't it?
Very nice. Indeed. Is it nice there, Scotty?
Oh, that is good.
Ah,
That is good.
yes, that's what we like to hear.
And next we've got our little duck pancakes or with using crepes with our hoisin sauce.
Yes.
Some coriander, mint, the shallots again.
Lovely fresh flavours. How's that, Scott? He's
Fantastic.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Yes, it's going well, Jackie.
Yes. And next we've got our duck stir fry, really easy, quick. Using the shallots again, and obviously we can just add the 40-second rice to that.
Yes. And what's the sauce there with that stir
We used
fry?
some sesame oil,
Yes.
some soy sauce, fresh chilli in there, and some obviously cashew nuts.
Lovely. Do you like a bit of chilli, Scott?
Chilli is good.
Yes,
Now,
chilli is good.
Scott actually made this, and I just made a little syrup. I wasn't going to drizzle, but it does need
Oh, you need to drizzle.
a little bit of syrup.
You have to drizzle.
So this is a blood orange tiramisu, a little bit different to the chocolate one, or coffee and chocolate, which
Made
is traditional.
with the little sponge biscuits there.
The sponge
yes.
biscuits, Saviati biscuits.
Yes. Oh.
Did you do a good job?
Yeah, that is good.
It's so
Really,
delicious.
honestly,
He's almost sand. He's just going, oh my God, I don't know what to do. He's moved.
I need to watch and do this at home regularly. It's
Well,
fantastic.
that's what you're doing on the program, and here's a cheeky little Shiraz there for you from our friends at
Thank you
Zilzy
very
as
much.
well.
Thank you.
Nice with a
Yeah,
lovely
cheers.
fillet of duck there. Congratulations, you two. Great stuff. What are we going to call it, Jackie Gowan?
Scott belted out a Ready Steady Cook tune, so vote for our crepes. We'll be over the moon.
Yeah! Over the moon. OK, now it's time for the audience to work their magic and decide. It's a hard, tough decision. Which team will take victory? Raise those tomatoes if Adam and Sarah have tempted your taste buds, or show your capsicums if Jackie and Scott have produced the best of the day. Loz, it's up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, holding up your cards now. Mr. Swanson. Oh, I don't know. Here it comes.
Tomato by 1.
The tomatoes! By a single vote. Oh, my goodness.
Cheers to that one.
Cheers. Well done to Sarah and Scott. Come over here. Thank you so much for being on the program. Did you have fun?
We did. It was fantastic.
And you've learned a great deal, obviously.
Exactly. More than the 3.5 minute click of the button.
Oh, is that your experience in the kitchen, is it? The microwave gets a workout. So thank you so much for your time this afternoon. And here's some prizes from all of us at Ready, Steady, Cook.
Today's winner will be taking home a Queasy Pro 24cm fry pan. This innovative new generation of cookware will last you a lifetime. Our other contestant takes home a fine collection of Zilzy hand-selected wines from the Zilzy Estate and Bull Oak range. And you'll both receive a year's subscription to Recipes Plus, the magazine full of easy, affordable recipes.
So, lovely prizes there for you both. Thank you so much for coming on the show once again. You had fun, you've learnt, and if you want some 7-star wedding or corporate entertainment, check out Midnight Groove. That's the one. OK, swap sides, taste each other's food, go crazy. Go over there, Sarah. We'll take a quick break. Go away. Back soon.